Hello everyone, my name is Simran Chung from BCM 215 Game Media Industries, and this is my final digital artifact video. In this video, I'm going to cover the culture narratives and the character developments in 4 parts of the GTA franchises 3 to 5. This includes the introduction, focusing how the criminal gangs are presented in the game, the culture and narratives in the game's storytelling, and the character developments and changes. As the history of the GTA franchise has been covered already, I can now move on to the next step in my DA. So, in every game, there is always a storyline, and in the GTA franchise, the open world map, drugs, crime, violence, language, sex, and nudity has been stapled in its storytelling, making its history, and with more than hundreds of thousands of people still playing it till this day. With all of this in mind, I am going to dive in how much of an impact the main characters and the NPCs make within the game. This starts us off with the criminal gangs represented in the games. There are a total of 33 criminal gangs in the games 3 to 5 of indigenous people, and if we look closely, they are often depicted as stereotyping ethnicities, whether it's from games, movies, or even from real life. Gangs are mostly formed and categorized by their ethnic backgrounds, and within the 3 games, there are a total of 17 types of ethnicities. Furthermore, each gangs are presented to be easily detected around the map by their fashion, and yet again, stereotyping how a certain ethnicity would look like. And to my surprise, the creation behind each gangs were actually inspired by real-life gangs such as Ballas, which is based on the Bloods. Moreover, these NPC gangs aren't just for fun. They're there for a reason. And this is where the culture and values of the NPC plays a role in the game's storytelling. In the game, we can see how each of the criminal gangs has their own sets of values and priorities. After learning the culture in which a gang holds, it influences us as gamers as how we proceed to play the game with the main characters. When given a choice whether to take out someone or let them go, it's up to us to shape our main character in the game. And this is how we develop our main characters and change their behaviors. Although GTA isn't an interactive game where you can specifically decide what you want to say or do with consequences like Detroit Becoming Human or House of Ashes, it does effectively provide multiple endings where gamers can choose the path in which they want their main characters to develop in regards to the progression of the story. For example, in GTA 5, there are 3 endings to choose from: backstabbing, traitors, or teamwork. And in case you were wondering why is there a lack of gender representation in gangs and as well as being a main character, this is because, and I quote, the concept of being masculine was so key to this story in GTA 5. Hopefully, the developers of the game can introduce us to a possible female protagonist in their future games. To conclude my video, I hope I have justified my findings and assumptions of the culture narratives and the character developments and changes in the GTA's 3 to 5 games. Thank you for watching!